Hello, we are live. Hello, everyone. I am Sarah Jossel. I am Sunday Times Styles Beauty Editor, and welcome to Facebook Live with, not your average guest, we've got Charlotte Tilbury with us. Charlotte, this is major. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me on your
Facebook
show.
Live. Right, Charlotte has done pretty much everybody's makeup. Well, every
Bar the
supermodel.
Queen of England. I'm desperate to do her makeup.
Queenie, if you're listening.
If you're listening, HRH.
Charlotte is ready. She is ready. No, Charlotte has done every single supermodel, celebrities makeup out there. But today,
Yes.
I need to talk to you about people like me who have about 30 seconds to get ready in the morning. People who snooze for far too long and still want to look great for work. Because the working woman does struggle. They get to work, they've got to do their makeup on the tube, they're rushing like crazy.
And that's just the state of all of our lives, isn't it? I mean, you know, me included. It's
exactly.
Like in the back
so,
of a taxi.
yeah, we don't have our glam squads at the ready. So, I'm being told no sound. Have we got sound? No sound.
No sound.
Oh, no.
No audio. Audio.
I can't hear anything.
Yes, people can hear, not hear. Hello, can you hear us?
We've got audio.
What? You got audio. It must be somebody who doesn't have
Right,
audio.
sorry to everyone. Oh, there you are. I can hear you. Great, thank you.
Brilliant. Okay.
Love that it's live. We can't go back. Right, anyways, people who don't have glam squads.
Yeah.
Let's get them ready for work. What are we doing?
Okay, so that's why. So on my whole obsession
Yes.
is about how do I take sort of, you know, that kind of VIP gorgeous world. We all want to look glowing. We all want to look fabulous. You know, fear of not having the glow-mo is kind of, you know, FOMO. But and how do you do that in quick and easy products that in 2 minutes on the back of a tube? So that is why I created this.
Guys,
which
everybody
is...
has to bow to this. This is major, this product.
It is amazing, and we have just already put a little bit of it. It's the instant, you know, it's an instant look in a palette, and it's the beauty look, and it is so amazing. This
is your second version of it. You've done one already?
Yeah, I've known. So no, we've done three.
Three of them.
Yeah, so this is the Beauty Glow palette.
Okay.
We've done. Okay, God, now you're going to test me on all the names. I'm like, something goes. Okay, so we've done the instant Beauty Glow palette. Sophia, what else have we done? Because I'm trying to remember.
We're live. I put you on the spot.
Natural Beauty, thank you. The Natural Beauty palette and the Seductive Beauty palette.
Seductive,
thank you.
right.
Oh my God, so many names.
Today though, because it is summer, and we want that gorgeous summer look. We're using
exactly. We're doing the Instant Beauty palette.
Instant Beauty
palette.
Guys, okay, who doesn't want Instant Beauty?
Exactly. So the Instant Beauty palette. What we're going to do with this? Okay, so this is like putting all. This is kind of one that your grandmother to your 11-year-old niece would look great in this palette. Okay. It's one of those ones that just looks fabulous. Green eyes, brown eyes, dark eyes, whatever skin tone you have. It is a winner. And what we've got inside it is you've got Prime, Enhance, Smoke. So you've got 3 eyeshadow colours. Okay. You've got Film Star Bronze and Glow, which is this iconic product, so more glow. This one is the thing that most supermodels and celebrities kind of use. It just makes
4
you look...
and 7.
Exactly.
I love that it's numbered, so you can just be like 3 and 4.
And then these two are blushes, but that one also dovetails a bit of an eyeshadow. So how to kind of, you know, get the beauty palette. We're going to take this. We've already got a little bit of this on your eyes, okay? So popping it into the prime shade. Close your eyes, my darling. And we're going to go backwards and forwards all over the eye like that. That's literally how easy. My whole thing is how can we make this... I don't ever want you to say to me, oh, but I haven't got you and therefore I can't do this look. It's like, no. Simple, quick and easy. Then we're going to take this second eyeshadow here, which is the Enhance eyeshadow. And close your eyes. And we're literally going to go into the outer corner... like that, backwards and forwards, like a windscreen wiper.
What does that do in the outer corner?
And what that's doing is that giving you a little bit of shading. Okay. So it's kind of bringing out your eyes, but it's not heavy. Because the whole thing about getting the kind of beauty glow palette look is that you just look soft and dreamy and glowing and gorgeous. Soft, and everyone's everyone's just gonna And it's not a strong makeup look. It's all about, oh my God, Sarah, haven't you got the most beautiful eyes? Yeah. The dreamy stuff and your glowing skin. Almost as if nature naturally blessed you with the perfect, healthy, glowing eyes, face, and lips on every daily basis. You know, it's kind of that.
You're selling it, Charlotte.
No, it is. It's like the fairy tale face. You know, it's kind of that. It's sort of.
Right, so we've done the outer corners.
Okay, we've done the outer corners. So we literally just take that, and I mean, it's that simple. And then we take a little bit of this with my my smudger brush. God, my brain today's a little bit tired. I had too much on the serpentine last night. Exactly.
Right, can I just quickly tell you that someone at work said, that 3, that's quite scary. I wouldn't know what to do with that.
Really? Would they?
So let's teach them.
Okay,
what
fine.
do you do with it?
So this is the smudger brush.
Yep.
Literally dip it into there. You can take a little bit of on the back of your hand.
Okay.
And what I want to do is just give you the most beautiful piercing blue eyes, but I just want to give you a little bit of definition. So we've lined the eyes with my pencil. Okay?
Oh, the rock and coal
The rock and
pencils
coal
are
pencils
amazing.
are fabulous. But I've also put a little bit of a classic eyeliner. Now, classic eyeliners are softer. This is more like a powder pencil, so you'll have like a much softer effect. Because I know that you quite often wear quite strong, you know how much I love eyeliner too, but
yes.
Quite strong eyeliner. But actually what I'm loving about today is that it's always soft and dreamy on you. So close your eyes. So we've defined your eyes a little bit right the way along the lash line, up and out. Taking this pencil right the way along the lash line and look up for me, my darling. There we go, just right in there. Done. And then we're going to take this smudger brush and dipping it into the smoke shade. Close your eyes, my darling. We're just going to literally take that and go along the lash line to just smudge and smoke out a little bit. Look at me. And that'll just give you a soft bit of definition.
Can I ask you, you are pressing so lightly.
No,
when I do my makeup, because I'm in a rush, I'm like, I've got to just chuck on as much as possible. You are hardly touching.
No,
my
but these, you know what? These powders are really pigmented.
Yeah.
So it's not like, I'm sorry, but not to kind of, I don't want to slag anyone else off, but ultimately.
You slag them off.
It's like, no. I'm just a complete, when it comes to product, I'm literally like a total addict to the best quality formulas in the world, because if you have amazing formulas, they do all the work for you, and you don't have to be there rubbing your eyes and they're dropping down and they're like, and they're making your eyes look crepey and dusty and old, and that's what happened. But if you have good quality eyeshadows that have been finely milled with lots of emollients inside them, they literally, you can just go softly and they just blend beautifully, and they never make your eyes look crepey, never make them look old. In fact, they make them look smoother and younger. And you know, that's what's so fantastic about these eyeshadows. Yeah. Because a lot of women, when they get older, they go, oh no, I couldn't put that on my eyes. And it's like, no, you can. And actually, these will make your eyes look more lifted and less hooded and more alive. So these are fantastic colours, actually, for just giving you that soft little bit of definition along the lash line. There we go. Open for
I'm picturing myself on the tube. So
yeah, on the tube.
Still all doable on the tube.
No, super easy.
By now,
on the tube.
I'll have all the women watching.
Yeah, exactly, great. And then we
tutorial.
could just look up for me, my darling, and then we could just take the excess and just go slightly underneath the eyes, but not much, just to kind of give you. So voila, and then done. And then we are going to take. So you know, obviously we always love. Okay, so if you're super quick on the tube, where's Supermodel, darling? Where's Supermodel? Is it that one, darling? Great. Okay, Supermodel Legendary Brows. So this is like, if you've got, I mean, I'm like Boris Becker, darling, with like no eyebrows. And so this is like fantastic for me. I'm like, oh my God, I haven't dyed my eyebrows. So literally just get Legendary Brows out. And if you're in a complete rush, and by the way, if you've overplucked your brows, you just want to take Legendary Brows. And what's so fabulous about this is you just pop it on like that. Hold on, I've just put a little, there we go. Hold on, I put a little bit too much on there. You can always take any mistakes, darling. You just get a little cotton bud
and carry on.
And carry on.
It's like it never happened.
Yeah, it's like it never happened.
Charlotte, someone's saying, where is your amazing dress from? It's actually a top.
It's a top. Thank you, Realisation Par.
I've just asked Charlotte that.
Thank you very much. Realisation Par, I love them. Absolutely potty. They just, I just got a whole load of their dresses.
Gorgeous.
And mad about them. Go and buy them. They're fab.
Someone is obsessed with your nude lipstick and needs their eyebrow makeup. What's this called?
Okay, so this is called Legendary Brows. Now, it is fantastic. This is like literally, so many women say to me, oh, I can't do brows, too complicated. Brows are the pillars of the face. So having that definition to your brow really gives you more kind of mesmerising, defined eyes. So something like this, you literally pop it in and just brush up. And what that does is that thickens your brows, gives them more definition, fills them in, and it's literally, okay, my 7-year-old son Flynn could do it, okay? Like literally, I mean, they're always a great kind of test. If they can do it, then anyone can do it.
I'll tell you why people get scared with brows. It's the inner bit there.
It's the inner
what
bit,
do I do? Because if you leave them bare, it looks bad. But if you draw them in, it looks insta-brow.
Well, exactly. I mean, the thing is, this bit, I'm going to put a little bit more in there because I quite like to go a bit thicker. And then you've always got your best friend, which is a little cotton bud.
So you've always got your cotton buds at the ready?
Always got my cotton buds at the ready, because you know what? even when we're in a rush, always, I've always got them in my makeup bag, little cotton bud. Yeah, love it.
Fabulous.
Love it. Now, darling, okay, skin. So what we've done is obviously magic cream. If you want glowing skin, I literally do feel like, I mean, it's terrible. Sometimes I want to go around the world just going, men, women, you all need it. I was like, yeah, exactly. Magic cream, a bit of eye cream, a bit of kind of the magic eye cream, which is amazing.
So
and,
is this AM and PM?
So this is AM.
Right.
PM, I've got a magic cream with the plant stem cells in it. So this has hyaluronic vitamin peptide, so it's plumping the skin full of moisture. What happens when we get kind of like the fear of glow, not having the glow, right? We're hangover, exhausted, off airplanes, tired, knackered. I mean, you know, these blue screens are terrible for aging and dehydrating
I'm reading
ourselves.
Questions.
Is that okay?
I'm allowed to. Just
You're
for
allowed
now.
to today.
Just for now.
Exactly. But the whole world is like this, all in front of a screen. So what we want to do is hydrate our skin, because actually a lot of the time when we've got fine lines or kind of open pores or whatever, and you've had a heavy night, it's from literally just being dehydrated.
Yeah.
So in here, you've got the hyaluronic acid, puts the water back into the skin. You've got the bionic peptide, pumping the collagen back through the skin. You've got oils, which I'm obsessed about, because, I mean, someone like me has the driest skin. I mean, redheads have, like, literally, they're like the Gobi Desert. They're like the driest people on the earth. So literally, this has got camellia oil, rose oil, and frangipani in it, and then it's got vitamins. So anyway, pop this on, and literally, this was my biggest secret as a makeup artist. I could put this on anyone's skin. She's like, the girl that does the glowing skin. I'm like, get the cream, get the secret cream, and it was this. So this
you were
is
using
now
that on magazine covers.
everything. I mean, this is what
Red
I did.
carpet.
I did this on YouTube for a year before I launched my brand, and that's how we had 200 people queuing outside Selfridges. This is the night cream that's got plant stem cells. So we pop that on now.
So hold on though, the question is where people go so wrong.
Yeah.
They'll be like, I'm exhausted, I'm tired, I'm gonna put loads of foundation on and cover it all up.
No. Okay. And the other thing that a lot of women do is like, they put on a really heavy coverage foundation on top of really dry, dehydrated skin,
hoping it will
which
just
makes
cover.
them look 50 years older.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And which is like the worst thing you can do, and especially around this eye area, which can get very craggy when we're a bit knackered. Not to say that wrinkles can appear here on a very young girl. I mean, definitely, for me when I come off a plane or whatever, if you do not kind of like really put on the moisturizer, that can just look really, really old, especially when you're tired. And also when you're tired, your skin can reject makeup more, so it kind of slides. So what we want to do with this magic cream, literally kind of like getting all the moisture.
Even for oily skin, or go easy?
No, magic cream even for oily skin.
Okay.
Magic night cream for oily skin, go easy a couple of times a week.
Fine.
If you're dry like me, can't get enough of it ever. But so then now overnight bronze and glow mask. This is fantastic. So if you're a pasty girl like I am, and like really, really, really white, so on the blue white.
I was pasty. I used your overnight bronze
use the overnight bronze and glow mask.
I was pasty.
This is amazing. So I basically, before I created this product, it's fantastic. Look, you put it on. It's like just a gorgeous. Actually, I've got to get rid of that. Take that off. But this overnight bronze and glow mask, you put it on and let it. There we go.
Are you going to have a really tanned hand?
I am going to have. I'm going to have to take it off. But anyway, it just looks like a gorgeous moisturizer. You put that on. It doesn't sit in the pores, because when I used to use things to kind of like, oh my god, I look so pale, I need to get a bit of colour in my face. I don't want to go in the sun because it's beauty suicide. Cannot do.
No.
Age, overnight, especially being a redhead. So what I wanted to do was basically come up with something that wouldn't sit in the pores and make you look like you've blackhead central, because I'd use a lot of kind of not overnight, sort of bronzers to kind of whatever tan my skin, but they would literally sit in the pores, and I would look like I suddenly had the worst blackheads in the world, so not a good look. So I wanted to create something with the labs that was hydrating the skin, plumping the skin, and make it literally as if you've been on a holiday overnight. So you've gone to bed, put the mask on, woken up, and you've been to the Maldives and you're back.
Okay,
right,
so hold
fabulous.
on. So if we take it back to the woman who is exhausted, she's got home from work, she's going to bed. What stage of the PM
Pop
regime?
this on.
Instead of moisturizer.
Okay, so depending on
so
this you could put on straight directly on cleansed skin,
right?
And you'll get a really great tan. You will literally
Fabulous.
look like you just popped off to Ibiza, the Maldives, wherever you've gone off for a holiday, and wake up with this really glowing skin. It looks amazing. If you've got very dehydrated skin like mine, then I put it on top of the Magic Night Cream, and I still get a tint, but not as much. If I want a stronger tan, then I won't put it on top of the night cream.
Fine.
But I'm just, I'm darling, like literally, the driest person on the
put it on every
exactly,
night.
yeah, no, exactly. But it is honestly really amazing. how you do look like you just, popped off for a holiday. So now you put that on last night, which is fantastic. And we put a little bit of foundation on you.
Yes.
A little bit of light wonder
But I
foundation.
think the main thing to point it out is how little you put on. You put
very,
on
very,
the
very, very
tiniest
bit. Tiniest bit. And we used our gorgeous retoucher pens, okay? Because in the summertime, everyone's skin looks better, healthier, sunny, whatever. You're not so grey, not so exhausted. But the reason I created Healthy Glow, this product, is that when in January you look, and this product, right, okay, Overnight Bronze and Glow Mask, in January when we were like pale, grey, exhausted, hadn't seen the sun, you can literally look like you've just popped off kind of for a little holiday. You've got that permanent kind of holiday glow skin. So we've used the retoucher pen, and we've just popped that on around the eyes, around the nose, and like literally just dab that in right there.
Because under eyes, I'd say as a beauty editor, it's the most common question I get is, help me with my dark under eyes.
Okay, so dark under eyes, I have used the retoucher number 2, and we can always, I love this. Now this is more to just like cover up any pigmentation, so we'll pop a little bit of that underneath there. And we have popped a little bit on, but why not? I always can never have a little bit more. And we're going to pop on, let's see, I'm going to blend that in with my finger.
I love that you're using your fingers. You see all these videos where you've got to use about 12 different brushes. You just don't need it.
No, I didn't. On purposely, when I created my line, I was like, look, I just got to make it really simple for women.
Yeah.
And actually, what's so fantastic when you use your fingers is that you are blending it into the skin.
Yeah.
Do you have my Hollywood contour brush? Because I love using that underneath.
No. I want to see it.
Exactly. Where is that Hollywood contour brush, darling? We'll get it, exactly.
Because I have to say, people are scared of under eye makeup because it often just goes cakey and sits on the line.
Good point. So this has a thing called a lipidic complex inside it. And what the lipidic complex does, it's almost like a roller. Instead of sitting in the pores and lines, it smooths over the skin. So it's really kind of youth boosting. There's my Hollywood brush. So this isn't out yet. Little preview. I don't know if I should really be able to show you this.
When is this out? Guys, global, worldwide, exclusive.
We're going to get into so much trouble now.
What is it called? This is big.
No, this is my Hollywood band.
You were very casual. This is a big thing.
My Hollywood complexion brush, and I'm just going to take that because this is really what I get.
Ooh,
obsessed.
this is
so
really soft.
Nice, yeah. And just pop that, and this gets into all those corners and gives you really, really quickly. Everyone, when you're talking about on the tube, it's just like that. Put it on, boom, and then you put it on there around your nose, boom, 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 and then you can just like buff in, and your dark skin is done.
Make a really big deal. Here you go, everyone.
I know this is it.
So you've got a thin side and a fat side. Look, Charlotte's getting all hot. Thin side and fat side. So this and then.
Exactly, and it's really fast, and it gives you the way the hairs have been kind of basically tied together. It gives you this really amazing, super smooth finish. It's fantastic. So
I'm just being your show girl. I'm so excited.
I know that is a big exclusive. It's
right, that's coming.
I'm going to probably get into massive trouble. Okay, right. Now we're talking about exhaustion and how we're all tired. So this is a mini miracle eye wand. So on one side. There's a little serum, which I'm not going to pop on now. I should have popped that on beforehand. But anyway, there's a little serum there, and we just pop that on. And what this does is it lifts and smooths and hydrates and moisturizes this entire eye area, because this is where we're always exhausted. So and this is where the skin, this is going under makeup. Okay, but you can put it on top. So I could have just put it on top of this. And then what this does is when you've really got those kind of, this is a light reflector. So if you're, depending on how bad your bags are, if you've got really kind of like, sort of more Middle Eastern skin, or that kind of where they've got more pigmentation. On my pigmentation, I've got more blue, but when you go to darker skin tones, they get more grey pigmentation around their eyes. And so you cover that with the my brain today is my retoucher, thank you, with my retoucher, and then use my Mini Miracle Eye Wand on top to light reflect. So you cover the pigmentation, and then you put this on to light reflect, so it bounces out the light. Like photographers used to use those silver things, and it just kind of makes you look really like, sort of almost like a Snapchat filter, like smoothed.
See, Charlotte's got all the secrets. That's what happens when you work with Mario Justine. You've got all the secrets.
Exactly.
Right.
It is.
Okay, so, but we're in a rush. Don't forget,
we're
on
in a rush.
the tube.
Yeah, on the tube. Okay, but
this is
if
at
I
home.
wasn't, yeah, this is
So now we're putting this on top.
So this literally, if you were on the tube, darling, you
Yes.
literally, okay, I put this one on, right? Okay, whack, 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 whack. Get this, not to be difficult, underneath the eyes, around here, done.
Okay.
Okay, so we can go really fast
Right.
if I stop, nattering on for a million
No,
hours.
we need you to
It's
natter
like-
on. We need all the tips.
And then pop that underneath the eyes like that. Little light reflector underneath there.
Right.
This is really fantastic. You don't have any lines, but this is fantastic to bounce out the light around, because I'm getting this around here. So you don't really have this. I'm popping on this just to demonstrate.
Fine.
But
I have
this
models today.
is fantastic for just buffing out. I mean, I'm getting it here. So this is kind of as you get older, your face.
So what does that do?
Obviously.
It just reflects?
It bounces out the light and makes you look more lifted.
Ooh.
Exactly. So you pop that on there like that. And then we're just going to go, again, you could go with your finger or you could go with my little Hollywood complexion brush. And this just buffs it in really fast like that. Gorgeous. And now we're going to... So your skin's looking gorgeous.
Okay.
It's looking a little hydrated, but because you've got the magic cream on. But now I want it to look really, really fab. Okay, so we're going to put Healthy Glow on. Now this is fantastic. So this is a unisex product.
Okay.
So this is men and women. I just think all men and women need this, because why? I hate the fact that men deserve to
men
have
are allowed to
product.
glow
Exactly,
too.
They're allowed to glow too. So exactly, they can't get glow mode, darling. They can't get glow mode. So we're going to take this, the Healthy Glow.
Can I just show everyone that
Yes.
this is white when you
Yes.
first put it on your hand? 'Cause
Exactly.
when I first tried it, I was like, whoa,
Whoa.
this is like
and
magic
then
stuff.
it's got these amazing beads, okay, the capsules that when it hits the skin, not only does it really hydrate the skin, but these capsules, which are kind of terracotta black, there are these different pigments,
Yes.
and they hit the skin and they burst and give you this amazing sort of, almost as if you just had like a bit of a suntan.
So your
Like-
vocabulary just makes everyone just want to be like just glowing golden goddesses. Get
So,
that stuff on
all right,
me.
okay, so so we're going to pop, look at this, darlings. So we're just popping this on, lovely and easy. Sorry, I'm going quick.
No,
I'm
I
not being
can't
too
see.
rough
So
with you.
no, everybody just tell me if this is
So
amazing, because I
this
can't see.
is going, as it hits the skin, you're going to start to see, can you see everyone, that you're getting a lovely little colour? Can you see that happening on there? And so I've gone down to the neck, but here, and we're starting, and then you can just blend that in. Hold on one sec. I'm just going to...
Yeah, go for it.
I don't know if everyone can see. And then this is so fantastic. I'll tell you what's so fabulous about this product as well, is that Healthy Glow is really hydrating. So it, especially when you're exhausted, it kind of gives you extra moisture to the skin, but it's water moisture. And so it makes you look really fresh. As again, that kind of, I was obsessed when I was working with the labs, I was like, look, when everyone's on a holiday, they just look so fabulous. They look healthy, they look relaxed, they look younger, they look glowing. And so it was all about, when I created these products, it's all about how could you just look like sort of, nature naturally blessed you with the perfect sort of, colours for your eyes, that dreamy sort of soft kind of pigmented colours from the Beauty Glow palette. And then this is the fabulous Holiday Glow Skin.
You know what's also, I'm just noticing, because I'm thinking about me, I'm now getting to London Bridge Station, and I'm thinking...
Okay, we're going to pop a bit on. Don't forget to do the neck.
No, I'm thinking to myself, this doesn't involve a huge amount of technique. You know how people are sitting there
darling.
trying to do their highlighter on their specific cheekbone area? This is like, just whack it on. This is
all whack it on. This is pure whack it on.
Don't get any more complicated than this. I'm so far, I'm good to go. I'm glowing for my first meeting.
So there we go. That's gorgeous. And what I love about this is that it's so natural. It kind of morphs to your skin. I mean, look on me, you can sort of see as it kind of, because I put quite a bit, but on you, it's just as I'm rubbing in, it's just morphing into your skin, so it doesn't look.
And it lit on when you first put it on the back of your hand, it looks like a standard white moisturiser.
Yeah.
And then you put it on,
the
and
beads
it's
hit
like,
the skin, and then exactly, and the black and the terracotta disperse.
It's amazing.
But the dew, I love this dew. Okay.
Right, wait,
gorgeous.
we've got some questions.
Okay, questions.
Do you put Healthy Glow all over?
All over the face. You can put Healthy Glow.
All over. Right.
I love it all over.
I don't wear foundation. This gives you an amazing light glow.
Yes.
Fabulous. And does Healthy Glow replace your bronzer?
So no. So talking of which, so we've got it in the palette here, because we're going to do everything with this palette, but this in this palette is Film Star Bronzer
I've
and
been
Glow.
very patient waiting for my bronzer.
Exactly. So you can just, by the way, you can just put this on and that might be enough. You know, those very natural girls, they might just want this and that's it. But I personally like to add a little bit of kind of, you know, definition to the face and you know, kind of bring out the facial structure. So I'm going to put on a little bit of my bronzer because that's going to bring out those gorgeous cheekbones.
And now, wait, are we getting to some technique? Where am I applying
So,
my bronzer?
okay, fine. So
I've got a very long face.
Okay, so darling, hello.
Right, give me all the secrets.
Okay, right. So you have, you've got a gorgeous face, darling, but it's like, I understand I'm long, so we're always got to kind of, it's all about symmetry.
So what are we doing with the bronzer?
Right, okay. So, Film Star Bronzer and Glow.
Comes in your instant palette.
Instant palette. So if we're on the tube, we're on the tube. Okay, we're not even with that palette. We're on the tube. So we're going to pop that in there. Okay, right. And suck in your cheekbones, my darling. And we're going to follow the hollow. Okay. So this is a contour brush. And I stole this from my father's art studio, actually. And
did you?
I
Sorry.
did. And then, don't worry, it's not the original one. You're like, get off.
Gotta go.
Yeah. So this is, and then, because I just thought it was so easy to kind of get people to contour. And then, I think you just fabulous face, but I often, if you've got a long face, sort of do a little bit on the chin just to shorten the face.
Okay.
And I always like to do, a little bit.
And now, if someone's got a rounder face, what would they do?
So, as a rounder face, I always like to give everyone a little bit of I think, but sort of give that kind of film star killer cheekbones, define the cheekbones is fabulous.
So everyone's follow the hollow.
Yes, follow the hollow.
Follow the hollow.
But if you've got a rounder face, also what we want to do with you is with a kind of having a longer face, what we want to do is make it wider. When you've got a rounder face, you want to make it thinner. So when you've got like both you and I have more longer kind of narrow faces, what you want to do is bring out, so I'm going to talk about highlighting as well. You want to bring out your cheekbones, so you want to kind of make it a little bit wider. Yeah. And so because what you're constantly doing with makeup is sort of perfecting the symmetry. And when you've got a rounder face, you want to contour it more. Chisel it out. Chisel it out. Yeah. So in fact, they want to do what we're trying to do what they have, and they're trying to do what we have, if that makes any sense. So
Emanuela says,
yes.
Is the Healthy Glow good for all kinds of skin?
Great. The Healthy Glow. Sorry, this one. Yes.
I'm jumping all over with the question.
Sorry. Great for all kinds of skin. Obviously, if you get into kind of, if you've got black skin, very dark skin, they don't need it because they've got that gorgeous tan and they've got a gorgeous, they're not sort of, so it's sort of fair to medium skin tones.
Okay.
And not dark, but quite dark, but not just, they're not, I mean, they've just got such gorgeous skin, then they just need to put magic cream on.
Fabulous. Right. Okay, let's follow the hollow.
So follow the hollow. Okay, so we're going to put a little bit. I'm taking, so what we can do is take the bronzing brush. Oh, as I'm throwing everything everywhere.
This
bronzing
is me
brush.
on the tube. Drop. Having my coffee.
And wait, so pop that on. Because what you can also do is just, there we go. Put the bronzer on there across. You could just make it where the sun naturally hits you.
Okay.
So turn your head that way for me, darling.
Okay.
Gorgeous. So you can also the highlight. Where's the highlighter? We're not allowed to talk about those things now. No, marvellous. Great.
Let's break another exclusive. Come on, let's talk about something else.
Terrible.
Someone's asking when the brush is out. Are we allowed to say?
Are we allowed to say when the brush is out? When is the brush out, darling? I know it's like
everyone's keeping silent.
I know exactly. I'll be like soon, coming very soon. I think it's like a month and a half. I think 2 months.
Right.
I'm really in trouble. Okay. Right.
Right. We've got the highlighter in the palette, though.
Okay. So the highlighter in the palette. So you're talking about having basically a gorgeous face.
Yes.
Okay. But we're saying we're more long sort of shaped faces. So what we want to do is dip that into the highlight shade. Okay. That's the highlight shade. And what we want to do with this is I want to basically widen this part of the face, widen your cheekbones, really bring those out because that will make this look shorter when you look that wider. Okay.
So wait, tiny bit. You're not using a lot.
Fine. No, not using a lot. I always think with powders, best to tap, dust off on the hand, apply a little bit, and then add. Don't want to go heavy. you know, because that's when you get sort of, you know, then you have to
Glitterball
blend.
cheeks.
Well, no, and then you have to blend, and it's sort of like, it's better just to slowly, gently, and you get all that soft, dreamy makeup look.
Okay, let's show people the motion. What's
So
the
we're in
Tilbury
there.
technique?
Okay, we're popping that in there.
Yeah.
First off on the back of the hand, and then just apply to the top of the cheekbone. Now, can you see that? Right. Now,
Can
I'm going
everyone
to
see that?
You can go more.
go more.
Go more.
Go more. Because I don't know whether, yeah, I can see.
Come
It's
on,
really,
let's get with the glow-mo.
It's with the glow-mo. Okay, so, because I can't see what it's like on, like, it matters to me here, but on camera, if it's reading as much.
Well, that's the thing that I wanted to do today is people are looking amazing on camera, but I want to look amazing at work. I want to go in, walk into that boardroom and people to be like, she looks great. She knows what she's talking about.
Yeah.
And that's the difference. Camera makeup is not...
No. It's
not quite right for everyone.
No, this is more natural. Right, we're going to put a little bit of this down the nose, and then we're going to take this, okay? So I love this kind of technique, and we're going to dip it into the Film Star Bronze and Glow.
Okay.
I'm going to pop that underneath the nose to just shorten. Not that you've got an amazing
No,
nose.
that's fine. We can shorten
and
it.
then and go up. Because what we're doing is sort of lifting, because you've got these amazing eyes. Like me, it's quite similar. We've got long faces and we've got the beautiful long nose and the eyes. So it's just about, we're going to, and I do this on all celebrities, by the way, and supermodels.
Really?
Yeah, all of them. Just give a bit of, we call it sort of nose architecture.
But now,
nose
my whole thing is
contouring.
press lightly. I can't even feel it.
Oh, good.
That's how
good.
lightly you're
Yes,
pressing.
I suppose exactly, because
Well,
it's
imagine,
all about the
otherwise you've
light
just got-
touch. You don't want the heavy touch, and then you
No.
end up looking a little bit sort of, you know, and this is not about dreamy makeup, soft. Well, you want someone to look at you and just almost not realise there's any makeup there. It's just, my God, you look so dreamy and beautiful and glowing.
No makeup.
Exactly.
I got no
No makeup. Yeah, exactly. All
With some
kind of
fabulous
bronzing.
eyes.
With some fabulous eyes, yes, some fabulous eyes.
As in, not my eye colour,
got-
my eye makeup. God, that would have sounded shocking. How amazing are my eyes?
They are amazing. They're totally mesmeric. Now, okay, so we're just putting a little bit
Wait,
more
hold
bronzer
on. We're on bronzer.
So we're on bronzer, so I'm just
I
putting
want
a little
people
bit.
at home to be like, I'm going to go do that exact makeup
Okay,
look.
fine.
So this is the palette.
This is on the
So
palette.
far we are 5 down.
Yeah, so we've
2
done
to
that,
go.
that, and then we've basically got the bronzer. There we go. And now we are going to take this brush, and which I think I've dropped on the floor, but that's all fabulous. That's not there. Anyway, so here we go. So I'm going to pop that into. We've got 2. Now we've got 5.
Why have we got 2 cheeks?
So we've got, because I always like to kind of, you know, to sort of blush from an epicenter and out. But this
Okay.
colour, actually, I have to say, I put it in there because as you can work to use this palette on kind of really sort of all sorts of skin tones, that is also a gorgeous eye colour.
Oh.
It's such, and
Okay,
especially
so
on
number
darker
5
skin tones.
could be a
so
gorgeous eye
beautiful.
colour,
So
right?
you can
Good to
use this
know.
1, 2, 3, 4, blush or an eye colour. Looks fantastic either way. So, so I'm going to literally take this and I'm going to, hold on, I'm just going to put it in the number 5.
In 5 or 6?
So actually, I'm going to start off, I'm going to start off with 5. So a bit
Right.
smile for me, darling. There we go. I'm going to put that on the apples of the cheeks, like that.
What are we doing? What is blush?
Okay.
What's that going to do?
Okay,
as the
blush,
people go on
everybody
the way to
needs,
work?
okay, blush instantly makes you look happy and healthy.
Is it one of your
It's-
desert
yeah,
island
it's one of
essentials?
it really is, because
Okay.
what happens is that when we are tired, all the kind of like colour drains from our face, and when you put blush back, it's a sign of youth and happiness. Blush.
Youth
So
and happiness.
yeah, and that's why it's really important. When you've got a little rosy cheek, it's sort of running around a field, you know, when you're sort of 5 years
Yeah.
old or whatever, you know, 8, and you've just got that gorgeous flush in your cheeks, and so it's really important. And also, you've got such pretty eyes that really kind of makes the blue sort of like suddenly kind of look much more youthful and perkier.
And now you're just doing it.
So I'm
on
just
the
doing it on the
apples.
apples. Now on you, because we're basically saying, okay, we're doing it, we don't want to go low down because that would drag your face down. So it's very important to do it high up on the apples here. And because I always say, yeah, and pop and swish. So to really do that high up
I like
on the
pop
apples.
and swish.
So yeah,
It's like
pop
maybe bend
and
and
swish. Exactly, bend and snap.
Pop and swish. Right.
Sophia, how's that looking on camera, darling? Because I can't see it from here. It's looking gorgeous in real life.
It looks great. Yeah. I think you could bronze it up a little bit more.
Oh,
Oh,
bronze me
up.
up.
Oh, good. Okay, great. Because in real life, because you never know, the camera does
that is
wash,
what the camera does.
The camera washes everything out. So I'm just going, it's looking so fab. Right, bronze more. Why not? So this is what you can always do. If you want to look like you've been on a holiday, take this big bronzing brush, dip it into the bronzer, and this is where the sun would naturally hit you, across the temples and over the nose and up and across the underneath the jaw there, just to shorten.
So one of the things that happens to me is after my second meeting of the day, it's lunchtime, and I'll look in the mirror. I'll look in the mirror and half my makeup will be gone.
Oh, where's this, by lunchtime?
Yes, it's lunchtime now and half my makeup's fallen off.
Fallen off.
What have I done wrong?
Okay.
And what do I need to do?
It depends. You know what? It depends how exhausted you are.
Okay.
Because if you're really tired, the skin kind of, the skin can kind of reject makeup and kind of it will come off a lot quicker.
What about those finishing powders?
But I have to say, if you've got really good quality products, they should stay on longer, definitely.
Okay.
And the powders do not move as much as creams. And really good. I mean, we've got really amazing eye creams like Jean and Bet. Where are they? These eye creams are fabulous.
Okay.
These actually, if you want to look like you've kind of got bigger, brighter eyes, pop a little bit of this.
Should we show them how amazing
these are amazing. They're so gorgeous. These colours are actually incredible. And this one actually, I can just show you now. These, you put them on, cream eyeshadows, literally put them on with a finger, and they do not budge.
What have you got on your eyes? They're incredible.
Thank you. I've got the
cream is
amazing. Actually, I've got a bit of this on, and this, and a little bit of the Dolce Vita.
Gorgeous.
Yeah. So that's
right. Are we done? Now we're going to just doll it up a bit.
Let's doll it up. Okay, fine. So what we can do?
Getting to the end of the day, and I'm going for a drink after work.
Okay, well, should we put the lippy? Let's put the lippy on.
Oh, right. We're onto lips. Okay.
Lips. Okay, so smile, and then we're just going to put. If I get you round or so.
Yeah, sorry, I'm looking. I'm worried about the camera.
Sorry, I'm just going to get this on. Lip liner. And this is Pillow Talk lip liner. Now, smile for me, darling. This is sort of really great colour that kind of looks good on everyone. Really fantastic. And this kind of cheats your way. It's almost like, that kind of perfect way to cheat kind of your natural lip colour. And to kind of outline your lips, but no one would know you're wearing lip liner. Like fake it till you make it, kind of lippy. And I love it, just so natural. It's actually it literally is the colour of your lips. It's so fab.
That was the longest I've been silent for in my whole life. I was like, I want to talk.
God, you and I are terrible. We can't stop.
Okay, so I can't see, but so I struggle with lip liner, but that was easy.
Yeah, easy, honestly.
So
and then
creamy.
this is shaped. This is Pillow Talk lipstick, which so that's one of my top lip liners. And then this is that lip liner has become so popular, it literally sells out. I mean, I don't know Pillow Talk, a supermodel, a celebrity, whatever. Anyway, a human that I know that doesn't wear it. Okay, it's so great, human. Race. And so it became so popular. So we ended up creating Pillow Talk lipstick, which we just launched with this collection. And
so this is available.
This is available everywhere.
Right.
And actually initially didn't come out in the shops. I think it came out on charlottetilbury.com, and I think there was a huge kind of uproar about it. And we were like, oh my God, okay, we're going to get it to the shop. So, anyway, so this is got, but like when you're saying you're on the tube and you have no time, I shaped that like a lip brush. So you can get the precision without using a lip brush.
Okay.
So literally we'll do it on you just really quick and easy. You could just look in the mirror. And what's so fabulous about that big palette is it's got a big mirror. So you can kind of look inside it and then just pop that on. It's such a good colour, this. Yeah, actually I was at the Serpentine last night at a party, and there was so many girls coming up to go, oh my God, Pillow Talk, Pillow Talk, Pillow Talk. It's I love that.
It smells amazing.
Yeah, I know, it's gorgeous. It's got the lipstick tree extract in it and orchid extract. Yeah, gorgeous. And that's and it's a semi matte. Love that. Love that. So pretty. Well, it's because it's literally like the perfect kind of lip colour that just doesn't really look like lipstick.
And any tips on how to get your lip colour? Because when you're talking loads at work, you'll often be like, oh, I've just got left with this horrible lip line. I've got left with a lip. Well, I have to say, because it's a demi matte, so basically, because it's a matte revolution, this is a matte product, this stays on your lips a lot longer than an ordinary lipstick. Somebody in Mexico loves you.
Oh, we love them.
We love you too,
Mexico.
Mexico.
Besos a Mexico. Exactly. Oh, I love that. Gorgeous,
Yeah.
darling, gorgeous. Now,
So
what
wait,
else?
so do you put your lip? So you put your lip liner on first?
But I always like to use your lip liner to trace the outline of your lip.
Okay.
And then fill it in. But you can always, afterwards, sort of look in the mirror and kind of, just sort of...
Do my lips
go
look
a
any
bit.
bigger? I hate how small my lips are. I want
Well,
bigger
close.
lips.
Okay, well, I have gone over a little bit. Hold on one second. Because I think you do look good with a little bit bigger. I mean, most people do. Bigger the better, right?
I'm going to get the backlash now, Charlotte.
No, I mean, darling, I do love. I have to say.
I think you're on my chin.
It's like I'm on your chin, darling. I'm on your chin, sweetie. Yeah, I'm on your chin. Hold on. Always gonna have a little cotton bud. There we go. Actually, do you know that? You were telling me the top trending thing is thinner lips.
Everyone with thin lips are asking, but that's not a good thing because we're not doing surgery. We just want lip liner.
No, we don't. No, exactly. It's all about exactly fake it till you make it. There we go. Gorgeous.
And this can come off at the end of the night. So this
what
is
I
very
love about
good.
this is look, when I actually don't want. I love the symmetry of your face, but what we're doing is we're just playing with it. So we're just kind of bringing out your lips.
Yeah.
You would look ridiculous with a lip job. You look fantastic, but this is just accentuated. I have gone slightly over, and it has made your lips look bigger, and it has sort of perfected the symmetry of your lips, and I just think it looks fantastic, and it does.
I think that is a
balances
very
your
good
face.
lesson, though, to know that you can do it with lip liner.
Yeah, but do
you
it with lip
can
liner.
balance out symmetry.
No, exactly.
So many different things. Diane Parker needs everything.
Oh, love Diane Parker.
Alvarado wants everything in Mexico.
Great.
And Marit says love from Norway.
Oh,
You are so
love it.
global. This is global.
No,
Yes,
kisses to
beach
Norway.
stick. I have
Beach
this in
stick.
my makeup bag anyways. But
So
let's
this
show
is,
everyone
I know
at
exactly.
home.
Okay, so this is the product that I think that was so hilarious when I had this big makeup conference in LA with all the makeup artists.
Yes.
We do all the celebs as well and everything, and we were kind of filling our kits, and I was giving them all the makeup, and they were saying, "Oh my god!" Literally, we were giggling to ourselves. Okay, saying. All the supermodels would literally, I think, have a nervous breakdown if I stopped doing a beach stick in Moon Beach. Because this colour is like this golden, peachy, pinky glow that you put on. And it really, really, I'm just going to put it on the top of your
You're
juice.
just dabbing it on.
You're literally, and this is a
cheekbones.
great on the go sort of product where you'll literally dab, 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 and literally use your fingers. And that just gives you a really pretty, peachy pink, youthful glow.
Does it come in other colours?
And it does come in. So
Right.
this colour really was kind of inspired by, all that sort of those gorgeous. A lot of those supers that I kind of it's like the pretty and pink, peachy kind of gorgeous supermodel colour. But then there is Ibiza, which is a bronzy colour, and there is also Formentera, which I used a lot on Kate Moss. It's gorgeous. But they're really just so pretty, these. And then, so these kind of give you that amazing cheek glow. And I like to put that on because it's also very youth boosting.
Yeah.
And what else, darling? What else have I got to tell you? Is there anything else I've got to tell you?
Anything else on the...
Yes. So you've got to have the body glow. Okay, one must not forget the body glow. So Supermodel Body is a really, really, really fab product.
Should we do
Yeah,
a
let's
little
do it. Let's do a
demonstration
little
on my
demo.
arm? Okay. Pay alarm. This has not had
So
the
this
overnight
I don't know if
bronze.
everyone knows the backstory to this, but this basically was created because
How high up?
Yes, brilliant, like
Right,
that,
there you
marvelous.
go.
Do you mind doing your other one as well, so we can show
not at
everyone
all.
the difference?
Here you go.
Not that there is. Oh, look at those gorgeous bracelets.
Okay,
Right.
let's bronze them up. Which ones do you want to do?
Okay, fine. So this product was created because I used to do all the Victoria's Secret fashion shows, and before they go down that runway, they contour and highlight those beautiful limbs of their bodies, but to make them to kind of stand out even more and to make them look even more sort of highlighted and contoured and youthful.
Isn't your famous trick to do it
Exactly.
down the centre?
Down the
Right.
centre. But, so we're going to do this, okay, but actually just put it on everywhere. Now, when you're on the tube, right,
I'm going to lift it up a little bit higher so everyone can see.
Yeah. When you're on the tube and you have no time, say you just put a skirt on, oh my God, it's so fabulous on the legs. When you walk and you think you've left the house and you've forgotten to moisturise, you just have a bit of Supermodel Body in the bag. Or you could be getting ready, with your husband going, get in the car, and you pop this on.
Just see it. Hold on as you're running out the door.
Yeah.
But
But
I
look,
mean...
Can you see, darling Sophia? Can you see, sweetie, on the camera? Are you able to see?
I mean,
what
I
I'm
can't
seeing?
tell you how amazing it looks here.
You can see.
Where should we go?
Exactly.
Direct me. There you go.
There.
This is the done one.
Yeah.
This is the non-done.
I would add a little bit more.
Keep
Little bit,
going.
keep going,
And it's
for
so
camera.
frustrating because in real life, this is like.
It is like.
And I always
really-
think, do you know how many times I get to the office and I look at my legs and think it just needs a little bit,
Exactly,
and you don't
and-
have to go to the bathroom.
No,
you can
and
just...
also it's going to make the limbs, you know, like those kind of gorgeous, like Brazilian skin always has that lovely dew and shine and smoothness to it. And this just like makes everything look just contoured, highlight. You know, it's almost like a good pair of Kate Middleton tights.
Honestly,
Do you know what
I need to show everyone this. How do I do it? Can I get any closer?
There? Is that good? Keep
Can I
going
go
like that.
up?
There,
Everyone's
keep
gonna be
going
like,
now.
don't move, Sarah.
Like that, just to show the difference. Can we see? Can anyone see the difference there, darlings?
Little bit.
Little bits.
Okay, well, they're going to have to...
I can see it.
Can
Yeah?
you see? So,
Guys, this is like doing the
I
Macarena
promise you,
for
and when you put this on
everyone.
your legs and you walk, it's like wow, because your legs look more elongated, sort of
Yeah.
slimmer shimmer,
It's
shape,
absolutely amazing.
hydrate, and glow.
And it's, look, that's dry.
Exactly, and they dry, and then it doesn't come off on your clothes. Okay, smoke the eyes.
Ooh, smoke my eyes.
Into the
Yes, I'm
content.
going out tonight, so I'm ready.
Yes.
You can just smoke
okay,
my
fine.
eyes.
So we've done a bit of a date. Okay, so
Right,
now
yeah, so I'm going
you're
out
going
tonight.
Death the Disco. Right, you're going out tonight.
Oh, here you go.
Perfect.
People are saying we can see the glow. Yay!
Yay! Thank you.
Thanks.
Brilliant. Thank you. Okay, great. So
We're
now
back in this palette.
we're back in the palette.
Okay.
So you're on the tube. You've gone to work. Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
You're in this gorgeous look. You're at the boyfriend. I don't know, with your boyfriend at the weekend,
Yeah.
looking fabulous. He doesn't got a clue you've got makeup on. He just thinks you're like literally got the glow mo.
Sarah, what happened to you? I got the
And
glow.
it's, you got the glow mo. You got the glow mo. Actually, we created a Snapchat filter with and it's hashtag
With the glow mo. That's
Exactly,
hilarious.
hashtag glow mo, and it does do this sort of soft focus, healthy kind of glow. Anyway, now I'm going to dip this in. Actually,
We're back in
We're
number
back-
3
we're-
smoke.
Exactly. No, we're back in number 2.
Oh,
Let me
okay,
just-
right.
Sorry. I
So
know.
so everyone at home, 1 is brighten, 2 is enhance, and 3
Yes.
is
Smoke.
Right.
So, right, we're going to go back into number 2.
Leah says big and brighter eyes, please.
Bigger, brighter eyes. Okay, gorgeous. Bigger, brighter eyes. I will show you right now. Well, we're going a little bit heavier for the evening, but I can. Those 2 products on the table. Let me just do this.
Oh, right,
and then
yes.
I'll talk
Let's
about-
focus on
Okay, so
on
this-
getting me ready for tonight.
For tonight. So we're going more of that. Number 2, backwards and forwards across the lids. And then I'm just going to pop that into...
I'm a terrible
I know,
client.
sorry,
I'm like, where do I look? Hello?
And then we're going to pop that into the smoke shade. Close your eyes. And we just put a little bit of that in the outer corners. To that outer V. Look at me. Oh, gorgeous. A little bit. I love these colours on your eyes. They're so dreamy and pretty.
But it suits every eye
They
colour,
really
this.
do suit every eye colour. Look at me. Gorgeous.
Which camera? Is it me?
Oh, sorry.
Thank
Sorry.
goodness for Sophia, we'd be like
I know,
on the
sorry,
other side
block,
of the room
we're
by
blocking
now.
everyone, my big head. Okay, sorry.
Oh, and I've got
Sorry,
hair sticking. Look, we can see ourselves there. Right.
Oh, there we go.
There you go. That's
Marvellous.
perfect.
Perfect. Great.
Okay,
Close
so
your
you're
eyes.
doing enhance.
Yeah,
You're doing
no,
smoke.
we're doing smoke
On the
in the
outer
outer
corners
corner, into a
only.
V, okay, up there, into the socket, and down along the lash line. So it's almost like an outer V. Can you see everyone? Little outer V. Open up for me, darling. Love that. Now, I'm going to take that. Close your eyes for me, my darling. I'm just going to go along there. It's such pretty colours, these colours. Honestly, this palette looks so good on everyone. It's just a dreamy palette. This Beauty Glow palette is just so dreamy. Love it, love it, love it, love it.
What is this collection called? Can you choose the lipstick colours? Yeah, it all comes
Yes,
separately.
yeah, all come separately.
The
All come
Pillow
separately.
Talk lipstick is what's been launched
Exactly.
with this, but
Yeah,
you don't
with
have
this.
to
You
get
don't have
that.
to get it.
Right.
And so we're dipping that into now into the smoke shade. And
What
I'm gonna
brush
go,
are you using?
So
We're
I'm
being
using
asked.
my smudger brush, right? So that we've got just 2 brushes. That one we dipped in there and we went into the socket and down to the lash line, like that. And now we're going to take that and go into smudger brush and we're going to go along the lash line.
Which one are we doing? Is that still smoke?
And this is still smoke. Still smoke.
So we're giving me
Look
a
at me.
Charlotte Tilbury
Just,
smoky
yeah,
eye.
but just soft and dreamy and pretty, just a little bit more, because we're still going for that natural kind of beauty glow look. Look at me, darling. Oh, so pretty.
So,
So
if you
pretty.
do have any
Okay.
wrinkles or creases on your eyelids, are there any textures you should avoid, or is it?
Yes, very kind of, which is not the case with my eyeshadows, because I literally use the #1 powder lab in the world, and I'm obsessed with, if you're going to use powder, it has to be finely milled, it has
Right.
to have loads of emollients. You'll see immediately, if someone is going to buy an eyeshadow, they test it, and if it kind of catches the skin and looks dusty and
Then it's-
sits in the
then
cracks,
it's a
sits in the
no-go.
lines, it's a no-go.
Okay.
Yes, I have to say I'm quite sort of snobby about eyeshadows, because look
You
up
be
for
snobby.
me. Sorry, it's just that they really can do the complete opposite, and they can actually, make you look really youthful and smooth and young. But if you get the wrong ones, they can make you look the complete opposite. Look at me, gorgeous.
And for under eyes, you've kept it really
I've
close
kept it
to
close
the
to the
lash
lash
line, 'cause
line.
that's where I go wrong
Yeah,
sometimes.
it's a little, but it's well, we don't, because you've got such pretty eyes. Yeah, gorgeous, close, and along the lash line. Sophia, how's that looking on camera?
It's gorgeous.
So pretty. I love
Did you
that
see I
lip
did that
on.
model thing where you can go... Right.
Right. I'm going to put a little bit more lippy color.
Oh,
I love
yes.
you with the lippy
Keep
liner.
going.
Smile for me, darling. Smile. Gorgeous.
Guys, I've got hair sticking out. I can see it. That's
Oh,
awful.
okay, wait, hold on. I would like...
Goodness, I can see my hair. There you go.
There we go, gorgeous. Right.
Oh, we're getting all these questions. Best solution for concealing pores.
Best solution. Okay, concealing pores. Right. Magic Foundation. Now, Magic Foundation is amazing. Magic Foundation literally has an ingredient inside it which shrinks the pores when you put it on. So
Okay.
it gives you this kind of like, it's got a mushroom extract, which when you put it on, it closes up the pores, and it also has the hyaluronic fillings fills in it, which fill in the lines.
Wow.
So as you wear Magic Foundation, it gives you that very kind of flawless, poreless look.
Okay.
It's amazing. So if you've got pore problem, Magic Foundation is your best friend. And also, pores. Oh my gosh. Airbrush flawless
So
finish
many
powder.
makeup artists have got that in their kit. Whenever I see makeup artists, they've got that.
This actually, even if you have a liner or a pore, it smooths it out. It makes it look smooth. It's really, really, really incredible.
Okay, people are loving everything. Love how you never get so much fall down after using your eyeshadow. That is what
Okay,
you want to
yes.
hear. That is Alfie.
That's right. Love Alfie,
Right,
thank you.
should we just finish off with just making sure my makeup will stay put?
Okay, fine.
Do we need to use finishing powder?
Yes, we need to use
right.
finishing powder. So I'm just going to put a little bit of... Sorry, my darling.
No,
That
please
one.
don't say sorry. I am not going to wash my face. Well, I will because I'm a beauty editor, but this is the dream to
It is
have
like-
you doing this.
Oh, it's so fab. Well, you've got a pretty dreamy face, darling.
Oh, Charlotte.
There we go. Honestly,
Right.
what a joy.
Can
You've got a
anyone
little
rock a
dance
red
there.
lip?
Can anyone rock a red lip? Listen, a red lip is iconic, it is classic, it is fabulous. I have to say, mind you, I don't know, it depends on the face, because sometimes if someone's got very thin lips,
Okay.
it can, but then it can also look pretty fab. Sometimes it can just... Well,
The
thing
answer is...
the right red.
The right red.
Yeah, the right red. But the right red for the person, because actually, sometimes it just, even as people get older, also the colour drains from the face, and a little bit of like a rosy red, not necessarily a pillar box red, like a bright red. I have to say, would look kind of fab on you. I do think with your amazing eyes, it would just like pop. But for
Just
instance,
show everyone what I've been looking at because I
Yes.
can't. This is like, guys, can you imagine if you just woke up and had this at the ready? I mean, this is
I know,
amazing. So you've got your you've got different bullets.
So yes, exactly. So
Oh.
these are my colours that I did with.
Price is Right.
Price is Right.
This
These
is
are the hot lips
amazing.
collection. So these are all my girlfriends. Okay, so I went to all my celebrity friends and supermodels, or whatever, and colours that I mixed for them personally. Like for
Where's
instance,
Sarah?
okay, so exactly. Sorry. So it's coming.
Coming soon.
So these are, for instance, okay. So that is, where's Miranda May? I think that might be that might be.
Let's
Miranda
have a
May.
look. Who have we
that
got?
one?
That's
is
Cindy.
Cindy Crawford.
I'd be
Super
Cindy Crawford. That
Cindy
is
Crawford.
mega.
Exactly. That one
God, these are
is
gorgeous.
yeah, exactly my eyesight's kind of getting.
Oh, here you go.
There you go.
That is
Liv,
Salma Hayek.
Salma Hayek.
Secret Salma.
Secret Salma. That is very good.
They are
very
gorgeous.
good. This one is Kim KW, Kim Kardashian.
Amazing.
This one's very Victoria Beckham. Anyway, so all my girlfriends, and basically what I did is I mixed a little bit of their DNA together and mixed these colours for them, and then I just thought we have to give them to the world because everyone's got to have.
Sorry, I could just sit here and play with everything, but right, we've got to wrap this up. So let's
we're wrapping it up.
powder me up.
Powder you
have
up.
we showed everyone this?
Oh, Wonder Glow. We got to talk about Wonder Glow. Wonder Glow. Okay. So actually, when we talk about glow, do you remember this? So the brand's going to be 4 years old in September, but actually, when I remember coming up with Glow and Wonder Glow, this product, and being obsessed with it, oh my God, it's named Glow. No one had a product in the market. This would be when I was naming 5.5 years ago.
Okay.
No one had a product called Glow. Right, so this Wonder Glow was like one of the first products to ever be called Wonder Glow. Now we look at everything, everything's glow. I mean, it's glow, glow.
Everything.
So basically, Wonder Glow, and Wonder Glow was something that basically it was kind of giving you that sort of Giselle filter, that kind of like soft focusing your lines and pores, making you look kind of really kind of glowing and lit from within. This product is amazing. This product also, when we were talking about the pores earlier. This is fantastic. It's soft focusing lines and pores and making you look much more youthful and lit from within. This on top of Magic Cream is your total winner.
Thank you. Right, let's powder me down.
Okay, powder you down. So now,
do you use Wonder Glow first or Healthy Glow? Oh, that's a good question, actually.
Do I use Wonder Glow first? Okay, so when I'm using Healthy Glow, actually in the summer now, I use Healthy Glow all over my face, and I take my Wonder Glow and I put it precision
Just pass it here.
on the precision angle. So I want my cheekbones to come out more. I want them to glow more down my nose, a little bit on my chin, a little bit on my forehead. Otherwise, if I'm not using my Healthy Glow, I just use my overnight bronze and glow mask, and then I put my Magic Cream on. I put it all over my face.
Fine. So Wonder Glow, either you do,
especially in the winter,
where the sun hits, or you can do it all over.
Exactly.
Fabulous. Oh, somebody wishes you could do their makeup.
Oh, I wish I
don't
could
blame
too.
you. Look at this. I mean, this is amazing.
So I'm just putting a little bit of powder. I always like to go down the sort of around the sides of the face here, sort of around the nose and here, because I think that and smooth.
So if you get back from your lunch break and you're looking shiny, you take that.
Yeah.
On the T-zone, very lightly dust away.
Yeah, lightly dust away. Gorgeous. Really pretty. Oh, yes, and that's exactly. And then I always... Yes, tell me.
I'm wondering if the brand is going to come to Mexico.
Mexico, soon.
Soon. Spritz me.
Spritz you.
Spritz
exactly.
me.
Spritz you. Okay, fine. It is so hot in here. I can't tell you. It's very hot in here. So I have to spritz myself.
I'm so hot. I don't know how my makeup stayed on. That is amazing.
So, exactly. So we always want to bring magic to life. So
is this going to make my makeup stay on?
It's definitely gonna give you a good time.
It's going to enhance my mood.
It's going to enhance your mood.
Yes.
It's going to bring love and light into your life, which is why I kind of, work with the neuroscientist. This is the perfect first scent in the world to have ever worked with a neuroscientist, because basically, it's all about emotions, and it goes to the emotions. When your sense of smell goes straight to the part of the brain that controls your emotions. And so we designed and layered this scent with all the notes that will ignite feelings of love and light.
Oh, I do.
So this is kind of like very dreamy. So yeah, exactly.
That was amazing.
It's like the lemon, the patchouli, and the jasmine, and all the stuff. Yeah.
I like
so
that.
exactly. So you just got to kind of, because it's important to always have a scent. You want to look good and you want to smell good. Exactly. And this affects your mood. It's really important. Right now, darling, don't we need love and light in this world?
We need love and light.
So scent of a dream. That's what...
Thank you. That was amazing.
Well,
now,
thank you.
I'm going to give you all a tiny sneak peek. This Sunday,
yes,
it's a very big Sunday.
Yes, this is a sneak peek.
This Sunday, Charlotte has collaborated with Sunday Times Style on an amazing cover, which has exclusive makeup looks, all the tips and tricks you could ever ask for from Charlotte herself. And there is a competition in there. There is a major competition where you can win quite a lot of Charlotte Tilbury products. So check in on Sunday and you can win. So come in on Sunday and you can win a whole load of Charlotte Tilbury products. But for now, I'm going to go out to show everyone this. I'm going to be like, Charlotte did it. Charlotte did it.
Yes.
I'm cool. Thank you. You're amazing. Can I give you a hug? That was just
amazing. So much fun. Thank you so much.
Thank you
all over
so
the
much.
world.
Yeah.
Mexico and where else do we have? Norway
from everywhere.
and
just
amazing
everywhere. America.
America.
And to everyone in England.
And of course, I mean...
Sunday Times Style and Charlotte Tilbury loves you.
We love you. We
Thank
love you,
you.
England. We love you. Bye.